our lesson now is about box and whisker plots. Box and whisker plots, as you can see, it looks like the plot in front of you. There are 5 important values that we have to care about in the box-whisker plot. The first value is the minimum value. This whisker in here represents the minimum value. The second value that we have to care about is the maximum value in our data. The same thing, this whisker in here represents the maximum value. The other 3 values we have to care about are, so the second one we have to care about, the third value we have to care about is the Q1, which is the lower quartile, which is this value of the line. The fourth value we have to care about is the median, which is this yellow line. And the fifth value we have to care about is the upper quartile, Q3, which is this line. After figuring out these 5 values, the minimum, Q1, Q2, which is the median, Q3, which is the upper quartile, and the maximum, we can draw our box and whisker plot. There is another important thing we have to check. For the box and whisker plot, we have to check for outliers. The first check, we need to check if any value is less than Q1 minus 1.5 IQR, the interquartile range. So if there is any value which is less than Q1 minus 1.5 IQR, we can consider this value to be an outlier. In this case, these are the outliers we are referring to. These outliers have the value less than Q1 minus 1.5 IQR. The other values we have to check for are the greater than Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. Also, we consider any values which are greater than Q3 plus 1.5 IQR to be an outlier. In this case, these are the outliers in here. These values are greater than Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. Let's now have an example together. For this example, draw a box and whisker plot for the following data. We have our data and we want to draw a box and whisker plot. In order to draw the box and whisker plot, we need to find 5 values. The first value is the minimum. The second value is Q1. The third value is the median. The fourth value is the upper quartile Q3, and the fifth value is the maximum. Let's now use our graphical display calculator to calculate these values for us. So in graphical display calculator, we go to statistics. Let's delete all the lists, delete all, and then delete all. And let's fill in list 1 with our values. First value is 2, 5, 3, 9, 8, 7, 9, 4, 6, 3, 8, and 7. And then we go to calc. We need the 1 var. Let's just check the settings. Yes, we have the 1 var x less than list 1, and we don't have a frequency list, which is great. So now let's calculate the values. Go down, we can find the minimum is 2. Q1 is 3.5. So the minimum is equal to 2. Q1 is equal to 3.5. Let's check for the median. The median is 6.5. Q3 is 8. So the median is 6.5. Q3 is 8. And we have the maximum value to be 9. Let's now have the values on the number line. We have the minimum value to be 2 in here. We have the maximum value to be 9. We have Q1 3.5. We have the median to be 6.5. And we have to Q3 to be 8. So now let's draw our lines. So we have this whisker is in here. And the box, this is Q1. This is the median. This is Q3. And this is the maximum value. Just join the lines now. And that's great. Now let's just check for outliers. Check for outliers. The first check, we have to find the value of Q1 minus 1.5 IQR. This is equal to Q1 is 3.5 minus 1.5 times Q3 minus Q1, 8 minus 3.5. So this value is 3.5 minus 1.5 times 4.5. Let's use our GDC now to find this value. It's 3.5 minus 1.5 times 4.5. So let's go to run matrix. Let's delete all first. It's 3.5 minus 1.5 times 4.5. This value is minus 3.5. Is there any value which is less than minus 3.5? No. So in this case, there are no outliers in here. This is outliers. Let's check for the other end. For the other end, we have the Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. So this is equal to Q3 is 8 plus 1.5 times 4.5. This value is equal to 8 plus 1.5 times the 4.5, and this is equal to 14.75. Also, we don't have any value which is greater than 14.75. So also at this end, there are no outliers. So after checking for outliers, we have no outliers. So our drawn box and whisker plot will be in this shape. We have here, this is the minimum value. This value is Q1. This value is the median. This value is Q3. And this value is the maximum value.